Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike. Today I'm just gonna speak on, self-care. Self-care is important, and if you take care of yourself on a daily, you gonna feel good on the outside. And promise you, just practice what I'm about to tell you right now. So, number one, live healthy. You know what I mean? That includes eating healthy foods, getting enough rest, exercise daily. Like, I know with like COVID and stuff going on, not a lot of people have a lot of like how I do. I got a whole gym in my in my porch right here. But I mean, that's no excuse, just try to find something around the house to help you exercise. It could just be doing body workouts. You don't have to use weights. Weights are good, but like it doesn't have to be like everything. But make sure you're exercising daily and you're getting enough rest that you need. That's something I'm still working on. We're all in this together. We're all trying to work on being the better versions of ourselves. So that's the main purpose on why I'm here. Number two, practice good hygiene. Wear deodorant. Brush your teeth. Clean yourself up. Get a haircut. I need to get a haircut, but that's not even part of hygiene. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, just take care of yourself. Just do that. Do the things that you need to do. Don't forget. When you're in the shower, wash everything. Practice those things, because sometimes some people forget to do that. And good hygiene goes a long way. Make sure you smell good. Make sure your teeth are looking good. Make sure all that is set. That's important. That's part of taking care of yourself. Number three, do something you enjoy every day. Do something you enjoy every day, whether it's just going outside for a walk, or playing basketball, working out, making music, writing your feelings down on a journal or something. Practice something you like doing every day. Find out what it is, because everybody got something that they like doing. You just gotta find out what it is. You're not always gonna come to a conclusion, but explore different, just explore and put yourself out there and explore different things you like doing, because every day you're living, you don't want to be wasting your time. Time is very valuable. Sometimes we look at old memories and we think like, damn, time flies, because it really does. You gotta manage your time right. You gotta do the things you love doing before it's too late, because it's gonna come a point in time where if you don't do these things or you don't act on them, you're gonna be later down the road, you're gonna be like, damn, I wish I did that. So live life to the fullest and don't regret anything. Everything that's led up to this point happened for a reason. It was already written in the books. You just gotta keep shit moving. Number four, focus on your strengths. Focus on what you're good at. Don't worry about your weaknesses. You can pay attention to them, but don't focus on them, because when you build your strengths up, you can find a way past your weaknesses. Step foot outside, breathe, look at got nature right in front of me. Just focus on what you're good at. Don't worry about things that you're not good at. Find out what it is you're good at. Build that up, because it's gonna take you a long way. But yeah, so I feel like the more you worry about your weaknesses, the more you're that's a negative thing. But not all weaknesses are negative. You can turn a weakness into a strength. That's part of just working on your strengths. So don't worry about that. Number five, focus on solving your problems, alright? Focus on solving like any problems you have in your life. You know, don't avoid them, because if you avoid them, they're gonna catch up to you. Um, you know, I feel like the more you try to mask it and you try to avoid what is really going on within you, you gotta face it. You gotta take time to reflect and just face it. You know, face life. You know, life is this stuff. This wasn't easy. You know, we're all brought here, and none of this was really easy. We're all here to experience. We're all gonna have good and bad days. We're all gonna be mad. We're all gonna be sad. We're gonna be times where we're happy. You know, it's life. We're human. We have emotions, and we gotta just, you know, just learn to manage that. It's important. It's part of self-care. Number 6. Be present. Focus on your future. And don't worry about the past. Because I'll tell you right now, the past is the past. It happened for a reason. Whatever happened in your reason that you wish you can fix, you know, like I said, you can fix your problems, but don't, you know, don't be spending too much time on it. If it was something really bad, reflect on it and take it as a lesson, because life is full of lessons. Life is just, you're just meant to hear, you're meant to experience, alright? You're not here to be too, don't be too hard on yourself. You know, love yourself. You know, go in the mirror and tell yourself how thankful you are. Wake up today and tell you how thankful you are to even be here. Talk to yourself in the mirror and give yourself a whole rundown, you know? Just appreciate yourself, because you've worked so hard to get to where you are right now. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, and when the more you focus on the past, the more you're gonna be grieving, the more you're gonna be sad and probably be angry too, you know? And those are emotions we have, but, you know, we gotta learn how to cope better. We gotta learn how to not, you know, let those feelings override us, because the more we let those emotions override us, it's gonna be hard to function in everyday life, because we're gonna be too caught up in what happened in the past. The past is the past for a reason, you know? Don't be too caught up on it. You have a whole life ahead of you. Don't worry about it, alright? You're gonna get through whatever it is you're going through, I promise you. Number 7, my final point. Connect with yourself, you know? Take time out your day to just talk to yourself and really reflect on the things you did throughout your day, or just, you know, talk to yourself. There's nothing weird talking to yourself and, you know, figuring out what it is you want to do, this and that. You know, we talk to ourselves on a daily basis. Like, we have thoughts running constantly in our head. Like, this stuff doesn't stop. So if you ever catch yourself not doing anything and you don't know what to do, take that time to sit with yourself and really think, you know? Think about all these things that you want to do. Think about the life you want to build. Think about the people you want to help too. You know, life is about giving. Don't be selfish and don't be a taker. Don't, you know what I mean? Give back. Be genuine in your actions too. So connecting with yourself you get a lot of benefits out of that, because you're really talking yourself. You really have time to hear yourself out, because if you really think about it, with social media in this day and age, we have constant distractions 24/7, and it's hard because we have one, our parents telling us to do chores or something, we have school, we got, you know, we got a lot of things going on throughout the day, and I feel like the best time to reflect is when you're alone, or nobody's at your house, or you about to go to bed. You know, envision about what you want to build. You know, take time. Self-reflection is important. Connect with yourself. You know, connecting with yourself is the most healthiest thing you could ever do. You know, and your higher self will thank you for it. I promise you. They'll really appreciate the fact that you're taking time to really figure out what it is you got going on, you know? So, I'm gonna run through these points again, and we're gonna wrap this video up. Number 1, live healthy, eat healthy foods, you know, get enough rest, exercise daily, you know, get your gains up, eat right, all that. Number 2, practice good hygiene. Brush your teeth. You know, look good. Freaking wash yourself when you're in the shower. You know, put deodorant on. Smell good. You know, all that stuff matters. People like being around people who take care of themselves. Number 3, do something you enjoy every day. Like for me, it's making these YouTube videos and just talking to y'all. You know, whoever watches my videos, I appreciate it. Do something you love doing every day. You know, it's like we don't ever take time to really do that because we're so distracted, like I said. Number 4, focus on your strengths. Don't worry about your weaknesses. You know, when you focus on your strengths and what you're good at, you can fix your weaknesses and build them up to become strengths. Number 5, focus on solving your problems. Don't avoid them. Don't avoid your problems. Solve whatever it is you got going on, you know, and then reflect on it and then move on, because the best thing you could do in life is just to move on and keep stuff going, you know. Never put a roadblock in front of you. Number 6, be present. Focus on the future and don't worry about the past. Again, don't worry about the past, you know. It's a past for a reason. You know, it's you learn from it. That's all I could say. Like, don't be too held up on it, because you learn from it. The more you reflect on it, the more you can learn from it, the more you can move on, and really, you know, you got a whole life ahead of you. You probably still a teenager, you know. You got a whole nother 20, 30, you know, years ahead of you. As long as, like I said, you've been self-care is important. As long as you've just been taking care of yourself, then you'll be fine. My last point, connect with yourself. Really talk to yourself. Do these things, like really, you know, practice these things, because they're really important, and it'll make you feel better as a whole. Like, as a whole human being, you'll feel good in and out. You'll feel good overall. I promise you. So the more you self-reflect and you connect with yourself, the more you're gonna realize that life is such a blessing, and that we're all here for a reason. We're all here to experience this, and we all got purpose and passions in life, so we gotta focus on that. Don't be too caught up in the negatives, because, you know, life isn't always gonna be the best. I'm gonna keep it straight up. It's not always gonna be the best, but you always gotta look at the positives and the negatives, you know. Always have the positives outweigh the negatives, and live life to your fullest, alright? So that's when I wanted to come on here and talk about self-care. You know, it's your boy Mike on a lovely day. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.